Yo, what's up? I wanted to make this quick little synopsis video of why I chose the specific form of each ingredient and why we went with the all-in-one daily supplement as opposed to a pre-workout. My aim is to be disruptive and to deliver the single most value per scoop of any supplement on the market. So basically, supplement companies will say, buy our multivitamin for $20, buy our pre-workout for $40. If you want to go a step further, get the Electrolytes for $30, get the testosterone booster for $80, $90, $100 sometimes, get the fill in the blank. Well, I wanted to make a one-stop shop, one scoop, everything. You got your pre-workout, you got your nootropic brain vitamins, you got your immune system boosting multivitamin, your testosterone booster, and the electrolytes. One thing, one scoop, once a day, it's all you need. Now, when I aim to do the multivitamin side of it, I chose specific multivitamins that will increase your energy. That's gonna be your B6, B9, and B12. We went vitamin C, obviously, because not only does it boost energy, but that is a real immune system booster, which Earth needs now more than ever in the time of pandemics. The vitamin D3, the iron, and the zinc are gonna team up to maximize our testosterone production. So that's still coming from the multivitamin portion, but that's the testosterone, that's your libido, that's the feel good. D3 is also imperative for serotonin production. So while the libido and the being legends in the bedroom is important, also the serotonin, the dopamine production, how good you feel every day is a big proponent of why we chose each ingredient. Then we have the potassium, magnesium, and calcium, which not only have internal benefits for development, but they are your top forms of electrolytes that most people will drink a pre-workout and then they'll have to get a Gatorade because they're working out so hard they might cramp. And not everyday gold, one scoop, everything you got. Moving on to the pre-workout pump and energy. I chose L-citrulline of 3,000 milligrams because that helps my blood vessels dilate about 30 minutes after I get it in. And recent research has shown that while arginine is the amino acid that accounts for blood vessel tone, so when we get arginine elevated in our bloodstream, that allows us to absorb more of these vitamins we're taking, more protein synthesis. While arginine is the amino acid that accounts for that, when we drink arginine, it breaks down in our stomach acid and doesn't get really absorbed. So we chose L-citrulline, which according to recent medical studies, L-citrulline converts to higher levels of arginine in the body. So we really went with the most bioavailable forms. Even though it's more expensive for me, I want to deliver the most value per scoop. So while other multivitamins and pre-work are just giving you the vitamins, they're not giving you what you need to absorb it all. And that's the big difference between our form of L-citrulline. Next in pre-workout pump and energy is Beta-Alanine. That's the lactic acid buffer. So when you really start burning in those last couple reps, you're like, oh, I can't do it anymore. The Beta-Alanine goes to work. It's not only a great detoxifier for the body, but it buffers that acid and allows you to bang out your last couple reps, which as we know, all of the results are hidden in those last couple reps. Then we go on to the Creatine Hydrochloride. Again, the most expensive form of creatine found, so we can microdose our creatine. You know, I've chosen to go just 725 milligrams, which is just that little bit that simulates you eating clean fish before you go to the gym, but you don't want to go with belly full of fish and do a bunch of abs, but you want the creatine to help boost that ATP production and just really help you get the most out of those last couple reps, because that's where all of our results are hidden. The taurine is just essential for cardiovascular health, and while you're pushing the heart, we need to be protecting the heart. So every day's got your back. Just the nominal amount, 120 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous. It's clean. Caffeine is one of the most ancient forms of energy since the dawn of time. So yeah, you don't want to overdo it, but it's effective in small doses. Notice we have the most expensive flavor profile on the market. We use just naturally cold pressed juiced, and then it goes through a crystallized process. So no artificial sweeteners, no artificial flavors, color, no BS, all natural. It costs me 10 times the amount of the industry standard to flavor, but I don't care because I'm here to deliver the most value per scoop to you. The electrolyte endurance enhancers, I know I touched on the magnesium, calcium, and potassium, but we chose the specific forms, magnesium citrate, calcium citrate, and potassium chloride, because those they're the most bioavailable, but they're gonna go to work the hardest in those, again, smaller amounts. We wanna take the least amount through our kidneys and liver and make sure everything is running very cleanly. We're spoiling our body with the top shelf nutrients while not sacrificing any effectiveness. The whole goal is to unlock that next level that's gonna yield that next level body. Moving on to the natural testosterone matrix, I chose 2 adaptogens and kept it very, very natural. So we have KSM 66, which is just a fancy word for ashwagandha extract. This is a specific ashwagandha extract which Sri Lanka and India has used ashwagandha for a long, long time to increase libido, increase positive mood, help you produce more dopamine, but also help you get a little bit more legendary in the bed. It gives you a little bit more testosterone. And as we know, women and men both produce testosterone. And if we get these natural adaptogens that help us boost that testosterone, our natural amounts, it just helps us be all that we can be. You're not supplementing testosterone. It's just helping us produce all that we can and giving the body the puzzle pieces it needs to smile as big as you can, laugh as hard as you want, and look and feel as good as you can. So I went with the organic ashwagandha extract there. And then in the southern hemisphere, Peru's response holistically to producing testosterone and those adaptogens, Peru's version of ashwagandha is called maca. And so I like to take a nice 12-to-1 maca root extract because these are very, very tough to flavor. They taste terrible. You would never take them in your entire lifetime. But I miraculously flavored with all natural. It took me 10 years to do and made it taste delicious. So when you combine the ashwagandha extract with with Peru's maca root extract, you're just getting the best that the globe has to offer. And so again, not just staying ethnocentric in my little bubble of America, I really touched on holistic doctors from all around the world and aggregated the best of what they had to offer for the solutions I wanted to bring to myself and to you. And so that takes us through the testosterone adaptogens. Finally, and one of my favorite is the nootropic amplifier. I know it's a big word. Think brain vitamins. This is not your typical multivitamin. Now your brain is your brain. You need it to be spot on for the rest of your life. And with Alzheimer's and dementia rates just growing out of control, I wanted to put something in there for the very now focus when you need to work on either your workout after a long, arduous day of work and you just have brain fog and you just don't feel like it. Boom! You put these nootropic amplifiers in your brain and it's gonna increase choline. Now, choline specifically is what your body is naturally producing to help you focus. Think Benadryl is an anti-acetylcholine. So when you take a Benadryl and you get a little foggy and a little sleepy, Benadryl breaks down choline in your brain. Well, when you wake up in the morning, you have a certain amount of choline. You use that throughout the day, you get mentally fatigued, whether it's work or play or whatever. You run out of choline. This puts more choline back in your brain, and we did it with alpha GPC, which is synthesized from soy. GPC, the C stands for choline. So you're directly drinking choline, goes right to your bloodstream, easily absorbed by your brain. And I wanted to complement it with an extract from a Chinese peat moss. And that extract is called huperzine A. Just comes from Chinese moss. And that huperzine A helps you recycle the choline. So not only are we able to microdose a top shelf form of the choline, but rather than give you this much, I give you the minimum amount to be as effective as possible. And I combined it with the Chinese moss that helps recycle it. So we're taking this amount in, which fills us up to the brim, and it recycles and keeps us full all day. But we are able to go to sleep at night because these are not powerful stimulants that just make you wired and jittery and keep you up at night. Because as we know, as much work as this helps unlock those last reps in the gym, the results are gonna come from the rest and recovery side of things. So I need you getting a good night's sleep. That takes us through the synopsis of the formula. Oh, wait, one more thing. Back to the nootropic focus amplifiers. Yes, we have from the soy alpha GPC and from the Chinese moss huperzine A. And that helps us focus in the present. But in the long term, Europe and holistic doctors around the world are already advising and prescribing these over-the-counter solutions, herbal solutions, to early onset Alzheimer's and dementia. So not only am I trying to get the best performance today out of myself, I want health for the long term. I want the things that are gonna help me fight cancer, help me keep my brain young and vibrant and healthy. And this is a living formula, which means as I educate myself and I want new things for joints and just, and just health. As I learn more, I will invest more. And so as you come into the BlakeFIT ecosystem, this is a one-stop shop. You get to focus on loving your family, building your business, work, play, pleasure, whatever it is. I got your back. I hope that helps you get a little bit more information as to what is in the formula and why I put it in there and why you should get it in your body every day. Thank you.